One of the things that surprises me is the extent to which we as human beings still like to rely on human beings. So I've been thinking about this for a while, in that, there's two sort of instances that I think are really kind of curious. The first thing is a lot of what we study in school is about technology or ways to get things done, whether it is new technologies like artificial intelligence or technologies, old ones like mathematics, for example. And another thing that is kind of interesting is that every time we try to do some large-scale social experiment based on how people behave to others or what they are going to do, almost always we are uniformly disappointed in the outcome because we can't achieve the things that we want to achieve in a collective effort. It's very hard to get people to rely on other people because they simply don't want to do the things that other people want to tell them, even though that they're in their best interest. So it's interesting to me that we as human beings still believe that there is that we can rely on other people. And it still is interesting to me that we don't realize that the world is changing. And no matter what technologies are available and where we're going with the technological advancement, is that we still need to focus on building connections with other people. And we still need to build in safeguards where we simply have to realize that you can't rely on other people. You have to do it yourself. You have to build and do things yourself before anything will get done. So it's so important for us to do things in this world. And I'm specifically talking about, social media at this moment, where, in particular, the Reciprocity Project. And by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Professor Dave Massack. I'm an Associate Professor of Innovation Strategy and Entrepreneurship. And I created this whole Reciprocity Project to give back as much as I possibly can. Because there were so many people that helped me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward to help you out. So, what's interesting is that I will know that people will disappoint me. I know that no matter what I do with this stuff or what kind of technologies I implement, people are going to disappoint me. And people are probably going to be very, very self-interested. And there's maybe only one or two people in this world that you can truly trust. Maybe a little bit more, but not a heck of a lot more, because people are so self-interested in who they are as individuals. And it doesn't matter who they preach they are. Even myself, I could see myself being in a situation where, I'm trying to tell people to do good things, and yet I myself might be in a situation where I simply just can't do that good thing, or I disappoint somebody. And I don't like that. But I want to point out is that no matter what we do with these available technologies at our fingertips, AI, machine learning, whatever, all of these fancy things, and no matter how we try to do these large-scale social experiments, expect to be disappointed. Expect that people are probably going to burn you. However, that doesn't preclude you from trying to do good, and it doesn't preclude you from putting out positive messages, and it doesn't preclude you from doing things that are trying to help out other people. That intention to try to help out other people, I think, is really important. And we forget about that because we focus on the outcomes, the actual results from that intention. So what I'm getting at is, it's important to remind yourself every day to say positive things, to do positive things, and to try to help out other people, even when they try to burn you, and even when it's not going to work out in your favor, and even in their best interest, best interest, they act in ways that you cannot comprehend why they're doing that. You know in your heart that you're actually doing the right thing and being helpful and being kind, being a good person, trying to build connections and loving other people. I know that's lofty, but I think it's so vitally important for us to remember, don't get caught up in the technology. The technology is not what is important. Don't get caught up in the fact that people are going to burn you. They are. Doesn't matter what. They're going to burn you. Just do good things and be helpful to other people and do that repeatedly. And it doesn't matter the outcome that you get because you can't control that. What matters is that when you're 90 years old, you can say that you tried and you attempted your best and you tried to make an impact in this world, even how small it actually is. So with that, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Take care and have a wonderful day.